Luke Martin Lotz, this guy played all 35 games as a freshman, led his team in blocks.
You know, Lotz, he's a St. Louis guy that kind of lost out on all the hype. You know, you've got Clayton Keller and Logan Brown and Trent Frederick. He played with those groups, but he was a late 98, and he's a great kid, and he's got a lot of good friends that are going to be future National Hockey League players, so congratulations to Luke.
And with the 52nd pick in the NHL Draft, Luke Martin from the University of Michigan, and of course a St. Louis kid, gets taken to Carolina. You look good in red, Luke.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever worn it as a base color, so I'm excited to try it out.
What was it like sitting in the stands and waiting for your name to be called?
It was fun. It was a little bit nerve-wracking. Armpit sweat was going a little bit, but it was fun to be there with family and just enjoy the experience.
What has the experience been like for you since you've been here in Chicago?
It's been fun. Just being able to enjoy it, like I said, with family and with friends, and you know, just being around people that have been with me throughout the entire process really means a lot.
Can you reflect on your entire career coming up as a little kid, how it all began, and you know, so many different people that made an impact on your hockey career to get you to where you are right now?
Yeah, you know, just starting off in St. Louis with such great coaches and you know, and Jeff Brown and Keith Tkachuk and guys that just you know, instilled a lot of like I said, technical skills, but also just intangibles. You know, worked on things under the hood with me that I think are going to help me a lot in my career. You
know, last year was such a huge year for St. Louis hockey with 6 kids going. All these guys are some of your closest friends. You weren't draft eligible until this year. Have you had this on your mind over the course of the last year? And what was it like last year to be here and not be able to kind of take in with the celebration with all your buddies?
It was exciting. It was a different kind of celebration, you know. It was sort of secondhand, and you know, being with all those guys for so long, it was just really a special experience, and it was pretty comparable to this one, you know, just being there with them and them being here with me now, it really means a lot.
How about sharing the moment with your family?
It was awesome. Just, you know, looking over, those are the guys that got me here and will get me anywhere I go. So it just really means so much for them to be here.
Did you know Carolina liked you?
I didn't, you know, a little bit, but I had a good meeting with them and in Buffalo, and you know, everything was up in the air. So you know, to hear my name called was special.
You just finished your first year at the University of Michigan. How much time do you think you'll need before you're ready to transition to the pro game?
I can't answer. I'm not sure. I'm excited for this year. We're gonna make a name for ourselves this year, and you know, we're gonna come back with a vengeance. And I'm excited to be a part of our team this year. We're gonna do good things.
All right. Enjoy the night. Enjoy the celebration with your family.
Yeah. Thanks, Ricky. Take care.